Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday afternoon. Happy Tuesday afternoon. I hope you guys' day is going well. Just wanted to drop this quick video, guys. I'm actually making this video Monday night, about 11:30 p.m. I was actually just laying in bed, right? Going through comments, responding to comments of some of my most recent videos. And the one that was getting a lot of traction is the video that I posted about Black Americans' love affair for Michael Jordan tennis shoes and how we are the largest consumer of Michael Jordan tennis shoes, even though we only make up 14% of the population. Guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. Looking at some of the comments, I'm just going to be honest. I don't think Black individuals want to change. I don't think Black individuals want to build wealth. I'm going to say the majority. I'm going to say the majority. I don't think the majority of us want better financially. I think most of us are happy with the status quo. Only a small percentage of Black Americans like myself want to build wealth and want change. The majority of you guys are cooked and are happy with the status quo. I think most Black Americans are happy living paycheck to paycheck. I think most Black Americans are happy working these sorry ass jobs. I think most Black Americans are happy and okay with struggling. I think most Black Americans are okay without building any assets. I think most Black Americans are okay with having almost no net worth. Because when you look at some of the comments, a lot of the comments agreed with my perspective. And again, God, I'm not looking for everybody to agree with me. But in this particular case, a lot of individuals agree with my perspective. And then you have some that were saying things like this: why you pocket watching people? You can't tell people to do with their money. Why you give a shit what people do with their money? Why do you care what people do with their money? It's not your money. Don't worry about what other people do with their money. Guys, it's that type of attitude right there that's going to keep this race broke and in debt with no net worth. That's why, as a culture, we are going to continue to struggle. I am convinced the majority of Black culture don't want to do better. Hey guys, if you dig the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. On this channel, Frank Talks Money. I tell it like it is, no fluff. I am all about building wealth. So if you like the content, guys, hit that subscribe button. Right now, we're about 200 subscribers away from 7K. Smash that subscribe button. I appreciate the support. Now back to the video. I'm convinced that the majority of the Black culture is okay with the status quo and don't want to achieve anything else of any significance. I'm convinced of that. The majority of you guys don't want to do better. You guys are happy being broke, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck with no net worth. The majority of you are okay with that. And it's a damn shame that we are okay with being last on the economic totem pole for our race. You guys don't have an issue with that. You guys don't have a problem with that. It doesn't bother you guys at all. Someone said, why do you care? I care because I'm a Black individual. I would like to see us gain some wealth. The wealth is out here to be had. I would like to see more of us get a piece of it, and not just the small majority of us that is getting there. See, I'm getting a piece of it. I have wealth. I'm good. I want to help other people get there. That's why I started this YouTube channel. So I can give out little gems, little nuggets that will help all races get there, get a piece of wealth. But I can see the majority of Black Americans have no interest in that. You guys have been hoodwinked, led astray, bamboozled. They got you guys so brainwashed to where all you see is a job and all you know how to do is go shop. You guys want to take your money. You guys want to take your money and go buy luxury items like Prada, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Dior, buy it on credit so you can look rich, but you're actually broke. Yeah, 75% of all luxury items are bought by the middle class. And a good portion of that is being bought by Black individuals. Because you guys want to look rich versus actually being rich. Yeah, I care because I want to see Black Americans build some wealth. Black Americans only own 4% of the total wealth in this country. 4%. But I can see that doesn't bother you guys. Doesn't bother you one bit. Because you're telling me, why do I care? I care because I want to see more of you build some wealth. That's why I care. I don't know about any of you guys, but there's no wealthy individuals in my family. Matter of fact, I don't know any wealthy individual that's in my immediate area, my immediate family, associates, people that know some of my associates, people that know some of my family. I don't know any wealthy Black Americans besides myself. I have wealth. Besides myself, I have wealth. Every Black individual that works for me, their families have no wealth. They're all broke. So that's why I care, because I would like to see Black Americans move up the financial totem pole just a little bit, because it's out here. I have had more Caucasians reach out to me on how to get started investing than Black folks. Matter of fact, I've had two black individuals over the last probably 5 years ask me to help them start investing. Caucasians are always picking my brain. Always. No Black individual in my family has asked me how to get started investing. Guys, you can buy an ETF that tracks the S&P 500 index for like $72. You can buy one, two, or three, or four of these ETFs every paycheck. But you guys won't do that. But you guys will go shopping. You guys will buy Jordans. You guys will buy jewelry. You guys will buy alcohol. You guys will buy weed. All of that is more important than building wealth in the Black community. So that's why I care. But personally, I think the Black community is cooked. I don't think you guys want to build any wealth because you guys are full of excuses, so caught up in image that you won't even take the time to gain the knowledge to even start building wealth just a little bit at a time. The Black community is cooked, toast, doomed, and I'm convinced of that. I don't think there's no help in us. Because as I read some of these comments, you guys don't want any wealth. You guys want to keep doing exactly what you're doing. Living paycheck to paycheck, broke, struggling, depending on these sorry-ass jobs that's not going to pay you any significant wages. So guys, I just wanted to get this off my chest tonight. I'm convinced the black race is doomed and cooked, and you guys don't want to build any type of significant wealth. So guys, please remember to like this video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out here.